Ohayo! My name is Minamitoku and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 13. Now Yuri is in the middle of making tea, but first, before we get to that, like after the last recording session, a new file popped up here. So, let's look at it. I hate this. I can't do anything. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is this so hard? I'm still not quite sure who is writing these. Also, sorry, now it's completely in frame. It's just a text document, but to kill myself right now? Well, Sayori committed suicide, and now Yuri is showing signs too. So I'm guessing that it's from somebody who is alive. So that leaves Monika, Natsuki and Yuri. So which one of these three is it? Well, there's no real clues around it just yet. So I guess let's watch Yuri making tea. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Is it a question or like a statement? And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Yep, some people need to make a conscious decision to let their expression show on their face, in their body language. Some people need to do that. Nothing weird about that. And that wasn't sarcasm, by the way. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Okay, thanks Yuri. I guess you like us very much. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. I would agree with that. Don't push yourself too much, because if you push yourself too much, then you'll get exhausted quite quickly. You're always worrying about me, Minato. It's very endearing. Well... Yuri wasn't kidding. Well, Sayori isn't around to care for, so... The next best person is, I guess, Yuri? I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Minato, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? On the floor? Why? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. How is that easier on your back? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's quite comfortable too. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh, cool. If that's how you manage? Nice. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... Oh. I see. She's got her woman days. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, of course. I have a terrible reading posture. I'm not quite sure if Minato realized what's going on, but... Nice catch there. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get that book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ooh, romantic feeling. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Hi there, Yuri. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Oh gosh, that's just too funny to read. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. So he's holding, with this hand he's holding a book, Yuri's on this side, but he also has to hold the teacup. Is Yuri actually aware of the fact in what situation she puts the two of them? Maybe? Maybe not. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Or seemingly hasn't noticed. She reverses her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her was faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, true that. You're right. Well, you could take a little piece of paper and put it around your finger. And then touch the chocolate. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. So she is fully in charge of the book now. Also, this picture of her is really beautiful with the background and all. Wow. I like the art style of this game. Well, despite the pink and stuff. But those, close-ups are really nicely drawn. It's not my style if it shows like Sayori from an upper angle with that position and stuff, but the art style, we're just talking about the art style now. So, art style is gorgeous. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Is she really totally focused on reading, or is she like, oh yeah, I read that book, I just skim through a little bit and then I'll just enjoy the company? I have no idea. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. That looks even more cute. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. She didn't notice at all. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. And she drops the chocolate or what? Minato, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Why did the music stop? Uh-oh. I can't. Minato. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the heck just happened? Minato. My heart. Why is it dark all of a sudden? My heart won't stop pounding, Minato. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Uh-oh. Is this a panic attack? Maybe? Can you feel it, Minato? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. That's creepy. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What the heck is that expression on Yuri's face? You can only see it like very slightly. Holy cow. Is she going to explode or what? Monika! Don't scare me. What the heck? It's time to share poems. We had such a nice scene going on. Well, I don't know if there was a panic attack or what was going on, but like Minato was finally getting closer to Yuri. And now Monika pops in. We can share poems now. Yes. Oh, bad timing, Monika. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go in order. Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. I feel it fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. Oh, well, it's a good and a bad thing at the same time. I mean, then, if you don't expect anything from anybody, then your expectations are low. And when something positive happens, then, well, it's a positive surprise and you'll be happy. And if something negative happens, well, you weren't expecting anything anyway, so you just carry on. But some people see this as like signs of depression or something. Like you don't expect anything and then everything seems so sad because you don't expect anything. But, well, for me, it's like, don't expect anything, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And that's just my style. And I think I can pretty much handle most of the situations fairly well with this. So I don't see why I should change that yet. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Thanks. Oh, Amy likes spiders. It's this one. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Is it the same poem that we read in the previous playthrough? Cute singing voice. Yep, core my heart would pound to the rhyme of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. Probably gross. Yep, has a lot of friends. I will see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I think it's more or less the same poem, as far as I remember. If you spot some differences, please let me know down in the comments below. But I don't remember this part here. Maybe this one's new? I'm not quite sure. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Well, no, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yep. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if what someone likes as long as they're not... Oops, I skipped that. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I would agree with that. Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. There's only two other girls, so thanks for the hint. It's kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What the heck did I do wrong? I don't know, let's carry on. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. This has nothing to do with respect, Natsuki. It has to do with likings, not respect. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Teh. Wow, she's weirdly aggressive today. So, let's see what Yuri thinks. Hi there. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Minato. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? I have no idea. I just picked a theme and then went with stuff. I just picked words, you know. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Minato. You didn't feel valued before? Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Minato? I guess not. No, you're not weird, no. I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. I guess she has taken a liking to us. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Yeah, wheel. Okay. I'm doing my best to read all of this. I'm still not used to this handwriting, but I give it a try. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an aisle? Is it a Y? A rotating wheel turning an aisle, grinding, bolt head, linear gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a postal to another world, a thin soap tied to a thick soap. Oh, rope. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A tour harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding. What? I'm sorry, I can't read. An expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing postal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayers. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. What the heck is this? It's like repeating itself, but like in a weird way, and then it gets mixed up. I'm not quite sure what this is. Also, it takes 40 times, not 60 times. What? What is this? It's definitely interesting. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Gosh, she has taken a creepy liking to us. I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you sure you're okay, Yuri? What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened, please? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, I don't really know what just transpired, but Yuri's acting weird. Like, I know that she likes the protagonist, but she's just being weird about it. Maybe she's just nervous. But like, also, how do I describe this? She's like clinging to everything and getting excited about everything. About us, about our stuff, yes. So she might be crazy in love with us? Let's look at Monika's poem. Minato, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. What? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. She is. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh, that one. Wait. You are aware of the fact that we saw this? So you were the one rewinding time? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be best for her. So that's what's weird about her. Okay. So if she likes someone, she's getting excited and then she starts cutting herself. Never heard of a problem like this. Well, thanks for telling, but what should we do now? Breaking her heart or what? While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Yeah, you definitely know how to do that, especially when they're fighting. You don't know what to do. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright, be beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, graying, oh, what? Screeching, squeaking, creaching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Okay, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable? Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What? Delete her. Save me? Well, this sure points to Yuri. And delete her. Oh, is that thing coming up again? Do we really have to go through another thing like that? Why we're like, what? Huh? Why was it glitching just now? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Well, it's missing stuff and others. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. This is getting creepier by the second. Please help me, okay? That's my advice for today. So Monika is definitely being meta here. Breaking the fourth wall and everything. Thanks for listening. Hey, we have a special poem. Should we read it? Yes, of course. Happy thought. That's Sayori. My mouse cursor is glitched. No. Why would you do that to me? Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. And I'm afraid we might lose Yuri too. And clearly Monika tries to interrupt everything. And maybe that we spend more time with her, but at the beginning there isn't an option to getting closer to Monika. So we can't get closer to her. I'm fearing the next episode. No, I don't want to see that, but I guess we have to if we want to go through this game. So if you're sensitive to this stuff, please don't watch it. Please don't. Well, if you're sensitive to this stuff, why are you here, by the way? You shouldn't be watching this. But anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay true to yourselves.